good. Timeouts, trailing by 4, and there's the discussion on the sideline.
Yeah, there's nothing more frustrating than that. You know, if you get down there, you have a nice drive, and you don't execute. You don't execute a simple, it's called a sprint right option. It's been run in the NFL for 40 years, and you got to get your depth as a receiver, knowing that I've got to go a yard, at least a yard or two past, because I have to come back to catch the ball to get the first down.
You can see the body language on the Giants. They know they squandered an opportunity there.
Well, it's important, that conversation right there. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Look, they've struggled all year long, and the thing about it is, see, they know that the Chiefs have as well. And that's why, I mean, I'm sure as an offensive player, Grease, when you're coming down in there, you want your coaches to make sure that they have a plan for exactly what personnel they want on the field, exactly who they want to attack, what concept they want to use, especially against this defense that really has struggled down here. And they've struggled with basic alignment issues down here. So when you give a team time to kind of get their composure, talk about it a little bit on the sideline from a defensive perspective, you're just playing right into their hands.
Shepard's a veteran player, sixth-year player out of Oklahoma. All right, Chiefs football, things have gotten quite strange in Kansas City. You know, from 2016 to 2020, they dominated the AFC West. How about 5 straight titles, reaching 2 Super Bowls, winning 1. But everything's kind of turned upside down here in 2021. With a 3-4 record, they sit at the bottom. The Kansas City Chiefs are in last place in the AFC West. Could not have seen that coming. They were the favorites to go to and win the Super Bowl in the preseason. Mahomes with a wild fun pass to Darrell Williams to get out of trouble. Gain of 17. Looks like nothing. Mahomes makes it something.
It'll be interesting to see now what Andy Reid decides to do with Derek Gore and with Darrell Williams. You see Darrell Williams back in the game after that really impressive drive from Derek Gore. Now, Darrell Williams is better in the passing game, obviously in protection. And when we talked with Andy Reid, the only concern he had about Derek Gore was protection and the passing game. So will that become a key as to run pass? Who's in there?
In a clean pocket.
Hand on
it. Couldn't haul it in. Second down. Mahomes has looked off the mark, even on completions tonight. They've just been behind or too far out in front for his receivers.
Yeah, he hasn't been particularly sharp as far as putting the ball in good catchable places. But what I do like is the fact that, you know, ever since the interception early, he's calmed down a little bit, though, as far as seeing the field the way he needs to and generally getting the ball in the direction he needs to get it.
Second down and 10. Chiefs have 2 timeouts remaining. We'll have at least one more play. You see some of the frustration now for Mahomes. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, he wanted to throw the ball to Travis Kelce, but he fell down. He's trying to get off the line of scrimmage, and that was a quick inside slant. And timing it was off, and Patrick decided to just throw it in the ground. We're going to talk about
there's a flag.
Grounding, intentional grounding. Offense. Number 15. Throwing the ball to the area that was unoccupied. Still under pressure. Continue up penalty. Lost it down. 3rd down.
Sorry, Jerome. Say hi to John Parry.
Steve, good evening. He's in the pocket, under pressure, throws it to the outside. What the officials look for is a body that is also outside. In this case, it's not. The player's on the inside of the numbers, which makes it a foul. Correct call. Great job by the crew.
Yeah, it just kind of caught Patrick Mahomes off guard. He wanted to throw. And you don't, typically as a quarterback, you don't throw the ball away.
Damn,
there's people in there, you always throw it to the sideline. That was a good call.
3rd down and 20. See if they got Williams jumping offside. Free play for Mahomes. Loads up and takes a shot. And it's knocked away. Adoree Jackson working on Demarcus Robinson. We'll get the 2-minute warning after this.
Outside. Defense, number 99. Still 3rd down. This is the 2-minute warning.
is 14-10. Chiefs, they've got the football. Couple timeouts left.
Cisco brings us into the NFL's art. Always on the line. The NFL relies on Cisco, an official technology partner of the NFL.
ShipStation saves us so much time. It makes it really easy and seamless. Pick an order, print everything you need, slap the label onto the box, and it's ready to go.
Our cost for shipping, we're cut in half, just like that.
Go to shipstation.com/try and get 2 months free.
Every new day offers opportunities to connect, chances to motivate and inspire, moments to express well-deserved thank yous and congratulations. With products that bring smiles, celebration, and long-lasting impressions, there's certainty in that. 4imprint gives you that certainty with the right promotional products and a caring, trusted team dedicated to your success. Creating meaningful connections starts at 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
I got this mountain bike for only $11.
DealDash.com, the fair and honest bidding site. This KitchenAid mixer sold for less than $26. This iPad sold for less than $43. And this PlayStation 5 sold for less than $1.
I got a two-way playmaker.
$20. I got these 3 suitcases for less than $40. And shipping is always free.
Go to DealDash.com right now and see how much you can save.
Let me be direct. Why would you pay more than double for teeth straightening with Invisalign? With Smile Direct Club, you get a doctor-directed smile you love for 60% less. That's a lot less. Like a lot. Choose Smile, choose Direct.
Oh my God.
Stay tuned for the USAA Insurance Halftime. Susie, Adam, and Booger are all here. Get Adam Schefter's Insider Update. And Chris Berman's fastest 3 minutes.
Good pass.
Sure, Adam talking about Jameis Winston, Derrick Henry, and Von Miller getting traded today to the LA Rams. The NFL trade deadline, 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. 3rd and 15 for Mahomes. And he's on the run. And he'll throw it in the field of play. It was up for grabs. Hardman couldn't bring it down. He wants a flag. Julian Love was back there among a host of Giant defenders. 4th down.
Yeah, I think this was a calculated risk from Patrick Mahomes, knowing, hey, we're going to have to punt this ball. This will be, if it's intercepted, just as good as a punt. Maybe I'll get a pass interference, but it's well defended from the Giants.
Julian Love, the player's head coach, Joe Judge, calls duct tape. Whenever something is broken,
my bad.
use it in all situations. Duct tape. And he had the interception early. Here's Tony. He's back for an opportunity. Not going to happen. Flag comes in as Tony is sent flying all the way back to the 2. Marcus Kemp for Kansas City is going to get flagged for a hit to the head of a defenseless player. You can see that one a mile away.
So hard, running downfield, full speed. Kemp, there's a crown, the helmet, and that's a defenseless player.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Kick your team, number 11. 15-yard penalty as the number. First down.
You might have some argument for the Bengals-Jets game yesterday, that call, but not there. Minute 36 left in the half. The Giants are out of timeouts.
Yeah, like your aiming points, is this going to have to be lower? In that Bengals-Jets game, and that just wasn't a good call.
Yeah.
I mean, the runner lowered his head when the defender had already gone about as low as he could possibly go. There, in Kemp's situation, he's just got to lower the target point.
Yeah. See how the Giants elect to play this.
Still gonna risk her, still gonna risk her.
26,
Okay.
no timeouts. Giants get the second half kickoff as well, so keep that in mind. Trailing by 4. Pressure from the Chiefs. Jones unloads. There's Tony. his first catch of the night, although he's been active in a couple of ways. The clock a wide. He threw a pass earlier, and you saw him on the punt return. Giants appear to be taking their time. Jones underneath for Booker. Get the first down. Out to the 35.
Get a first down, now go.
They're going to be saying short.
Short.
Just short on the spot.
So that's when you have the the call where it's a quick quarterback sneak or something.
Jones is out of the gun. It's Booker.
Yeah, they got
Now he gets it.
They get the first down, but they lost 25 seconds.
So that was an important call, an important spot.
This is a cautious approach from Joe Judge, and that's kind of who he's been. And
oh, look at that. Those numbers in the first half, final 2 minutes. Nearly an interception there. Flag comes in.
Well, why you not moving? What's going on? Somebody else playing?
All sorts of chaos on the field.
What's going on?
Shepard is down. There's an injured chief player down as well.
It's the second time that's happened.
Jerry Sneed was tied up.
Interference.
Shepard.
Defense, number 38. Foul to foul. Automatic.
See Shepard trying to get out of the break. Just get a little bit overextended.
It's my man.
Oh,
My man, not setting the screen. That's what I'm not setting the screen.
A couple of hamstrings already this season. Missed a bunch of time. Looks like another lower leg injury.
Because you're forever connected by love. 2 touching center diamonds, representing the connection you share. Forever connected. The perfect gift to give this holiday.
That's my man.
Exclusively at K.
Mount Everest, the tallest mountain on the face of the earth.
Keep dreaming.
You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want. But you must try. Try and try.
Game. Hurt. Fuck.
Stop waiting. Start investing. E-Trade.
Hey, Rick Ross, is Wingstop worried about the wing shortage?
Nah.
That's my fault. I didn't even run down the court. I thought it was over.
Introducing thighs. Crispy, juicy, sauced, and tossed. Now available at Wingstop.
Step it up on screen. He went the other way. I thought they gave him a shot. I'm gonna say that's tough. Setting the screen.
Rated E for everyone.
Tough.
Okay, bud.
You good tonight?
There's really just no excuse for that.
Push him back 5 to the 40. Jones pressured up the middle. Flag comes in. And he'll run out of bounds. See if Nate Solder got flagged for a hold.
Holding. Offense, number 76. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Giants are going the wrong way.
You're going to see Nate Solder right here. You're going to see Chris Jones coming off the edge.
You can get it if you really want.
Gets off of that chip from Evan Ingram.
You can get
You see him
it
just
if you
grab the shoulder
really
pad
want.
because he knows he's about to come upfield on his quarterback.
Niggas gonna start talking about me not rotating as soon as I
Frank
fuck up.
Clark coming on the twist inside because that forced Daniel Jones to roll out, and then Solder was in bad position.
You can see Frank Clark was coming with bad intentions too up the middle. First and 25.
Stepping up on screen. Okay. Still.
I'm not gonna say nothing if it don't pertain to me. So I don't. So that's between you and Ro. You said niggas not gonna say nothing until it happened to you. If you ever miss out a screen, my man, I'm gonna say something. That's my man. That's between you and Ro.
Get 15 on the play.
Yeah, what that did is at least gave an opportunity to throw a Hail Mary here at the end of the half.
You can get it if you really
Running game that is struggled without Saquon Barkley. You gotta like what Devontae Booker has shown tonight so far. First catching the ball out of the backfield, running tough after contact. They gotta get the ball to number 89. Kadarius Toney has to become more of a factor in this football game.
Stepping up on screen.
As far as getting him the ball, getting it into his hands, because there aren't too many people in the NFL when Kadarius
Stepping up on screen.
they can get him on the ground one-on-one.
Zeros on the play clock.
The layup game.
That's tough. That's tough. Still hanging on me.
Still second down.
And I'm thinking if they want to go Hail Mary, they should go with Kadarius Toney throwing it. As legend has it,
Lord.
he
Right
can
to
throw
his
it from
chest.
65 yards in the air standing still. Everybody, including Daniel Jones, is amazed at what Kadarius Toney can do. And so for all of that, take a knee, and the Giants will get out of here at the half, trailing by 4. It's been an eventful first half.
You can get it if you really
The
want.
USAA Insurance halftime is coming up next.
USA, this is Stephanie.
Hi, this is Robert. I'd like to get up to 30% off my auto insurance with Safe Pilot.
I can help you with that. What's your member number?
87.
It should be between 5 and 12 digits.
Busted. This is
Oh,
Super Bowl
shit.
champion Rob Gronkowski. I'm not a member.
Mr. Gronkowski, USAA is for the military community and their families. That's what makes us special.
Oh, but I'm special.
USAA, it's still only for the military community.
USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL, presents the USAA Insurance Halftime.
Welcome to the USAA Insurance Halftime. What a day of breaking news, and Adam, unfortunately, heartbreaking news. Why don't you start us off
Wow.
with the injuries?
Jameis Winston's going to be out for the year. An MRI confirmed that he's got a torn ACL and damaged MCL. He's done for the year. Derrick Henry, unlikely to play again this year. He's going to have foot surgery on Tuesday morning. Mike McCarthy said today that Dak Prescott is full to go for practice this week. And the Denver Broncos traded away Von Miller, who they only would have gotten a fifth-round compensatory draft pick back for, and got a second and third-round pick. Trade deadline tomorrow, Susie. Everybody's waiting on Deshaun Watson. Unlikely that anything gets done. We'll see if anything changes at the 11th hour tomorrow.
Okay, unlikely, but Von Miller on the move. He was so emotional today. But what impact can he have on that Rams defense?
Well, he'll make a huge difference. In the last 5 years, Aaron Donald leads the NFL in pressures per game. Von Miller's number 4. So you have number 1 and number 4 on the same team. He'll be able to win some one-on-ones for the Rams.
He'll make his debut at SoFi Stadium on Sunday night against the Titans without Derrick Henry. And with Adrian Peterson. That's quite the defense to return to the NFL against. All right, we have highlights, Ed. Last night, no Dak, no problem. Cooper Rush led the Cowboys to a comeback victory. Up next, Cooper's got the best of the rest of the week in the fastest 3 minutes.
You're watching the USAA Insurance Halftime Show. Insurance for the military community. USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL.
Step it up on screen.
Hey, USAA, it's Grimy again, and I'm here with my man Frank. Frank, say hi. Hi. Frank was in the Army, and he's been enjoying that award-winning USAA service for like 10 years. Anyway, he's in. And Frank, don't you love me, man?
Sure, Grant.
Don't you think I deserve a USAA membership?
Did you serve? Are your parents members?
Nope.
Then no. I
Step
love
it
that
up on
for the
screen.
military community.
Frank, that's not the line.
USAA. It's still only for the military community.
Believe it or not, this is data sourced from dozens of camera angles, thousands of hours of footage, gathered from sensors on mouth guards and tracking devices and pads. By analyzing and sharing data from the field and rigorously testing off the field, the NFL is driving helmet innovation that has contributed to a sustained 25% reduction in concussions for the last 3 seasons. Because if there's one thing more important to protect than the ball, it's what's underneath that helmet.
Welcome back to the USAA Insurance Halftime.
At Arrowhead tonight, 4th and goal for the Giants. Daniel Jones to Kyle Rudolph. His first touchdown was a Giant to tie it up. More highlights to come in the second half. Right now, the best of Sunday. Chris Berman's fastest 3 minutes. Hi, Boom.
Hi, Susie. Hope you and the crew and everybody out there had a great Halloween. And now it's a day later. We got candy left over. You know what? We got to eat it. Oh.
Hey, let's start this song, man. I just want to thank everybody for being so patient, man, with me over these last couple of years while I figure this shit out. Feel like I'm talking to myself. No one seems to know my struggle and everything I come from. Anybody hear me? I guess I keep talking to myself. It feels like I'm going insane. And my world is crazy. So nobody but me. I'm on my own. Is there anyone out there? There's a way out. So let me in. So I know that I went away, I guess, and open up some lanes. If there was no one who even knew I was going through growing pains. Hatred was flowing through my veins. On the verge of going insane. Now all this man song gets in no rain. It's like I was jealous of him because of the attention he was getting. I felt horrible about myself. He was spitting and now I wasn't. Anyone who was buzzing back then could have got it. Almost when it Kanye too. God, it feels like I'm going psychotic. Thank God that I didn't do it. I'd have had my ass handed to me. And I knew it, but proof isn't here to see me through it. I'm in the booth, popping another pill. Trying to talk myself into it. Are you stupid? You hooked on dissing people for no reason. Especially when you can't even write a decent plus not even. You're lying to yourself. You're slowly dying. You're denying your health is declining with your self-esteem. You're crying out for help. Feel like I'm talking to myself. No one seems to know my struggle. Everything I've done for can anybody hear me? Cause I keep talking to myself. It feels like I'm going insane. And my world is crazy. So I hope nobody but me.
Step it up on screen.
That's a bitter pill to swallow. All I know is I'm wallowing, self-loathing and hollow. Bottoms up on the pill bottle, maybe I hit my bottom tomorrow. My soul wrestles in this harbor.
Step up on screen.
But I must be talking to the wall, though I don't see nobody else. I guess I keep talking to myself. But all these other rappers suck is all that I know. I turn into a hater. I put up a false bravado. But Marshall is not an egomaniac. The seller's motto. He's not a desperado. He's desperate. His thoughts are follow inside him. 1 foot on the brake, 1 on the throttle. Falling asleep with writer's block in the parking lot of McDonald's. But instead of feeling sorry for yourself, do something about it. Admit you got a problem. Your brain is clouded. You're kind of lonely. It isn't
Going to point guard. Throw it up on screen. Good fuck.
If you don't dunk on that nigga, bro, how you shooting?
Second up on screen. No one get back on the guard? No.
You say you stepping up. You let me know if you want to switch back.
I never want to stay on the guard with the center.
Now I know that. You saying switch.
I said that before. Never said switch. I said I stepping up. Because people say I don't step up. I'm just stepping up.
Okay,
I'm just stepping up. People said I don't step up.
Just so you're
step up.
Okay.
Stepping up. Stepping up. Damn. Quick. Wow. Holy shit. Good stuff.
All right, together. Wherever you want to slip.
Nice, nice. It's the naughty ones who make history. All of the Jingle Gems, all of the gifts. Happy holidays from Old Navy.
With Verizon, there's up to 7 entertainment subscriptions with your unlimited plan. That's 7 times the... That's 7 times the entertainment! Because everyone deserves better. And with plans starting at just $35, better costs less than you think.
The quarter-pound king in the 2 for $6, only at BK.
A Snapchat app from Progressive rewards you for driving safe and driving less.
Okay, what message did you hear this time? Safe drivers can save using Snapshot.
What's Snapshot?
What the commercial was about.
I tune commercials out.
Yeah, me too. They're always like, wow, wow, wow.
Tell me about it. I'm going to a silent retreat next weekend.
My niece got kicked out of one of those.
For talking?
Grand larceny.
How about we get back to saving?
Yeah, I would like to talk about that.
Okay.
First Saturday in November with this great rivalry.
It is the SEC under the lights.
Oh, yeah, little rock'em sock'em robot on Monday Night Football. These two teams don't see each other too often. Just the 15th all-time meeting. They last met here in Kansas City 8 years ago. That was Andy Reid's 4th game as head coach of the Chiefs. Tyreek Hill.
What is my...
Just short of the first down. There's Pat. Patrick Graham, he got his first real shot under Charlie Weiss at Notre Dame, and while he was working for Weiss, he gets a phone call, and it's Bill Belichick, and he didn't believe it was Bill Belichick, so he hung up on him, and calls his mentor says, call back immediately. You got to talk to Bill Belichick, and that's how he got his start in New England. Look, this is a guy who has a ton of energy. I mean, do you have any more fun talking to a defensive coordinator than we had talking to Patrick Graham? And he said, look, I expect to come out of this game tonight exhausted. Okay, mentally and physically, because of how much pressure this type of offense puts on you. But so far tonight, hold Kansas City to 14 points and just being 4 points down, he's doing his job. He's holding up his end of the bargain. On the ground. Another first down for the Chiefs. Gain of 12. Now this time it's Joe Tooney. You're going to see him pull across the formation. You're going to see Travis Kelce. They just run the same play they ran for Derek Gore back in the second quarter. And Darrell Williams is able to get the ball north and south. At some point in time, as we talked about, the play action passing game has to come into play here. Because they're running the ball too effectively for it not to.
Well, the safeties are still so deep. You saw that time Xavier McKinney's still 15 yards deep when they're breaking through the line of scrimmage.
Here's Derek Gore. Not that time.
Even if you don't hit him up over the top, that area between the second and third level defenders is just wide open. Because these linebackers have to commit. They have to, when you're a linebacker and these guys are running the ball the way they are, you're going to step up. And there's area in there to throw the football between the numbers. We'll just see whether or not they're able to get Travis Kelce maybe free in the middle of the field here at some point.
That linebacker was Quincy Roche, rookie out of Miami. Got a big opportunity with no Lorenzo Carter in the lineup for the Giants tonight. Hardman on the gain of 2. Third down.
The thing the Giants defensively are doing, though, is they are making the Chiefs go chunk by chunk by chunk. Not big chunks, little chunks, and that's exactly what Patrick Graham wants to do. It's the big plays that kill you against the Chiefs. They feel like if we make them go 10, 12 plays, we'll find something in there, a tip ball, a penalty to get off the field during the course of that drive. Absolutely.
Has time. Lofts one for Kelce. Bradbury running with Kelsey still has one catch in the game tonight, and it's for a whole 3 yards. Giants have done a nice job there.
Watch James Bradbury at the line of scrimmage. You see that quick jam right there?
Yes.
That just destroys everything. That's textbook technique. That's exactly what Logan Ryan was talking to us about. Get your hands on these guys, and you've got a shot. You give them space, it's going to be a long night.
That's
beautiful right there, my friend.
Fuck me.
Called fair catch. It's a 43-yard punt. Daniel Jones, the Giants offense, back on the field, trailing by 4.
6G. Network.
Man, what are we gonna do now?
You can raise your credit scores instantly with Experian.
And I got approved for a great credit card, too.
Experian. Download the free app now.
With NFL Game Pass, you can see every snap from every game. NFL Game Pass, now for just $9.99 a month.
If you're like I was, you're tired of worn-out plastic mats under your office chair. They dent and crack, and they're uncomfortable to roll on. I found a premium alternative, a glass chair mat by Vitraza. I liked it so much, I bought the company. I'm George Pardo, president of Vitraza. Our glass chair mats are made of super strong glass and protected with a nanotech coating, so you'll always get a smooth, easy glide. And they're beautiful. Tired of replacing plastic? I promise this is the last chair mat you'll need. And we give you a lifetime warranty. Comfort, style, durability. A Vitraza glass chair mat will completely transform your workspace. Home office or office. We stock 18 popular sizes, and we ship free to anywhere in the lower 48. Get the look you deserve. I invite you to shop online at Vitraza.com. Use promo code TV and save 10% on any glass chair mat at Vitraza.com.
Selling your home doesn't need to be stressful. With HomeLight Simple Sale, you can skip the neighbors stomping through your open house. We'll collect offers from cash buyers and introduce you to the highest bidder. It's that simple. Start today for free at homelight.com/simple.
These folks don't have time to go to the post office. They use Stamps.com. All the services of the post office, only cheaper. Get a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale. Go to Stamps.com/try and never go to the post office again.
Back in Kansas City, 14-10 in favor of the Chiefs, and the Giants have the football.
Really having issues right now. Just need
The
that.
offense can do. Jones has been such a tough player to properly evaluate. Issues on the offensive line. Skill position players going down again. Lost Shepard tonight. Dante Pettis tonight. Still no Galladay. And, of course, no Saquon Barkley for New York. Fake it to Booker. Jones has a nice pocket. And good for 22.
Two deep defense, and they run play action, and Ross has the speed to threaten safeties down the field, and then when he hooks it up in the middle of the field, off of play action, you suck up the linebackers, a nice hole for him. Exactly what I thought Kansas City might do. There they run it, it's perfect.
Ross is the leading receiver in the game, had a 50-yard catch earlier. Here's Booker. Trying to push that pile behind Nate Solder and that Giants offensive line.
I'd say if you're Jason Garrett, you got to be pretty happy with the way that this offensive line has performed. I know this is not the Carolina Panthers defensive line from a week ago. It's the Kansas City Chiefs defense, but they do have Chris Jones and Frank Clark over there, and they've handled their business up front, starting to get a little bit of running game going and protecting Daniel Jones.
And Jones has hit his last 8 attempts. 2nd down and 7 at their own 43. Inside 8.5 to go, third quarter. Kansas City pressure coming. Jones able to unload. And it's Tony on the receiving end. Ward made the stop, gain of 4. Bring up a 3rd and short.
See, that time they change it up a little bit as far as their 2 deep look. They bring an extra rusher, bring it. The nickel off the slot and then just go 4 underneath instead of 5 underneath. Just give him a little bit of a different look. That's nice. Nice job by Steve Spagnuolo, changing up the look, but still protecting for the deep shot down the field.
Can't tell it's 3rd down at Arrowhead. Jones the throw. Oh, he couldn't come up with it. Bit of a low throw there for Tony, the rookie out of Florida.
One of the things that quarterbacks need is a receiver that will win on the slant route. And you got to take your time. He is a little bit quick there, only gives it 2 steps to the outside, and that allows Charvarius Ward to come back and get a fingertip on that ball. That's a young receiver learning the patience of a route against man-to-man.
4th and 3.
Why can't I? What the fuck? When did I dribble?
Ball back to the Chiefs. Dixon has plenty of time and space. Aiming for the corner on.
This is sketchy.
Oh, it's a slow walk. They spot it at the 19. That goes to the 34-yard play. Just going for a jog in the park.
This is called momentum.
Oh, look at the ball. Look at the shit.
There's no off-season. It's work that builds on itself. Over and over and over again. No perfect scenario, no perfect conditions, just a continuous journey of improvement. Through training, through competing, through recovery. Because the only way is through.
DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand.
No bueno.
DirecTV Stream.
It's a great time to get Domino's, because right now, if you order online and carry out with Domino's Carside Delivery between 4 to 9, you'll get 49% off all mini price pizzas. See what we
I got
did
mine.
with the 4 and the 9? Kind of funny. Get
40. I got mine. Trust me.
Our new lower auto rates are worth
Wow. 2 seconds left.
Now get new lower auto rates. You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call for a lower auto rate today.
90 years in the game.
And counting. This is our house. We built this house.
It wasn't your feet.
We had to rewrite the playbook.
You gotta have the right plays. That's how you do it.
Who's the MVP?
I am. John.
That was tough.
Without me,
I like that dunk.
this wouldn't exist.
We gotta bring
Touchdown.
Because that's how we all win.
We obviously have had so much success these last few years that I don't want to say it's came easy, but we've been able to go out there and do what we wanted to do and win football games. Well, this year, obviously, it hasn't been the same. So for us, it's about going back to work. It's about going back to getting better, making each other better. And hopefully, as the season progresses, we get back to winning those football games that we've been so close to winning.
And Mahomes are talking to us. He realized it's not early in the season anymore. This is the end of week 8. It's got to be go time. And Mahomes is going for a deep one.
Come on, Tyreek. Lord. No, you always get behind niggas. You gotta get in front of them. You would have had it.
For a long time.
You gotta get in front of them niggas. You already had him beat.
Patrick Mahomes has to roll left and try to come back.
Wow, man. He had it.
That's a
overran
tough ask. Yeah, you talk about reading rotation, though. They showed too high, rotated down to single high, so they had the perfect play call on. Perfect. He read it perfect. He just didn't get it out there to him because he was gone. That would have been 6 with a good throw. Yeah, that's tough. You got to throw that ball 75 yards in the air.
Yeah. 2nd down and 10. Get it to Williams out of the
I'm trying to get it. Good shit, first down.
And he's out to the 30. And that's the first down, gain of 11. We talked to Tyreek Hill. Where was the attaboy from you guys when I asked him who's the fastest player in the NFL? He didn't seem too happy with that question. And he said, unless Usain Bolt just signed an NFL contract, Tyreek thinks he's still the fastest player in the league.
He's got some legit wheels. I'll tell you what, there's a reason why these safeties are sitting back 17, 18 yards, even before the ball is snapped in their split safety looks. They know better.
First and 10. Give it to Hardman in some space. Has not been a factor tonight. Try to get him involved in the return game. That's his third catch. Gain of 12.
This is a sweep. This is an Andy Reid sweep. When you get the speed of McCall Hardman, a little misdirection, you get Kelsey sealing on the edge. It's part of the run game. The person who hasn't been involved so far is Travis Kelsey. He's only got one catch tonight, and they need him to get involved in this second half.
And he's on the sideline right now. Get it to Hardman again. Try the other side of the field. Taking on some people. We'll see where they mark him on the forward progress. Going to be short, gain of 9.
So we talk about the adjustments. We talked about it at halftime. Andy Reid, Patrick Graham. Clearly, Andy Reid is identifying the weakness on the perimeter and getting the ball in his playmakers with speed's hands to take advantage. Yeah, if they can block the perimeter force defenders, the safeties are coming from so far back with such depth. They got 5, 6, 7 yards before they're even getting contacted. But I still say the middle of the field is open. You can see it every play.
2nd and 1. Kelsey's back in there. And they go to Williams. Gain of 4. Tay Crowder came up and made the stop for the Giants.
So this is a great example. Here's the two safeties back here. If you're going to play that deep, you got to get some force from the inside, from the front 7. That time is Tay Crowder, Jimenez. You have to be able to stop that run game with your front 4 and your 2 linebackers so you can protect deep with those safeties. Because in the first half, Gore was getting past the line of scrimmage and getting big yardage.
Oh, no board.
Mahomes threw it. Soft spot in the middle of that Giants defense. It's DeMarcus Robinson for 18.
This is exactly what we're talking about as far as finding the soft spots. You're going to see it coming out of the back of your screen. You're going to see he's going to hit this right behind this hook curl defender. Watch DeMarcus Robinson spot right there, right in that zone hole. That's what we're talking about.
These niggas named the Golden Bears. That's tough.
Cover 2, between the numbers that you can start attacking off a play action pass. Perfect example of it right there.
And an accurate throw as well. Coming up on 4 to play in the 3rd. And whistles to shut it down.
Before the snap, timeout New York. Their first in the second half. 30 seconds.
Giants spent a timeout on defense.
It's one thing to take those timeouts like that in the first half. I get it. You can't take them to the locker room. But in the second half of a tight ball game, 14-10 game, those are the kinds of timeouts on a first down where you wonder, how is that going to impact him as the game goes on?
We take a look at tonight's total replay brought to you by Call of Duty Vanguard.
This is the point we were making a little bit earlier. Look how deep these safeties are when Gore in the first half is breaking through the line of scrimmage. And you got to have him back there to defend against the passing game, Lewis. But at some point, you got to come down and get involved in the run game.
That Mahomes to Robinson was Patrick's first completion deeper than 10 yards downfield tonight. Here's Derek Gore doing some running room. And there's a flag, and I think it's going to come back. It's 12 if it stands. Let's see if they got Trey Smith.
Offense.
Good foul. That was a bucket.
10-yard penalty. You see Trey Smith out here on the perimeter against Austin Johnson, and as Austin's trying to disengage, you see him grab right there on the front of the shoulder pad.
Four.
I love everything about Trey Smith. He's a great young man. He's an ambassador to the University of Tennessee.
Oh, baby.
Football player had to overcome blood clots.
Don't be shy now.
In the draft, and he has been a find for them.
Won the
why are you out of bounds?
Man of the Year award as well. There's Mahomes off his back foot, just a flick. And overshoots Tyreek Hill, who's looking for a flag downfield. And we'll final 2nd and 20. Trey Smith was the #1 offensive lineman coming out of high school. And figures to be a fixture on this revamped offensive line
Black
for Kansas City for years to come.
I have faith in it.
Yeah, I really like what they've done. Both Trey Smith and Creed Humphrey, the center, who's a physical player. They're just young.
Mahomes for Kelsey. Second catch, the ball comes out. It's picked by the Giants. That's team
wow. I just fumbled, bro.
And just when Kelsey gets involved, the Chiefs turn it over.
It's a chance and a fumble recovered by New York.
That's tough.
We talked with this defense, and especially with Logan Ryan, about getting the ball out. He said he's left-handed, and I just want to punch every time. There you see the left hand of Logan Ryan gets it out.
I just fumbled. That's tough.
The end's coming. Eternals assemble.
Hell yes. Let's finish this.
We've been waiting for. Very impressive, right?
Marvel Studios Eternals, rated PG-13, Friday. Get tickets now.
Jake from State Farm. What's good?
Yo, Patrick?
Nah, fam. Just your typical sneakerhead working here for the employee discount. But speaking of deals, I heard regular guys like me are getting the Patrick price. That can't be real, right?
Listen, State Farm offers rates that fit any budget, even yours, typical sneakerhead.
Wow. Just anyone now?
Yeah.
Man, these just sold out then.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
To live is to ask the big questions like, whoa, how fast was that serve?
That's tough.
98 miles per
Come
hour.
on.
Wow. How far was that
Easy
drive?
buggers.
Nice. Are you taking an ECG here? And you're taking one here.
Tough.
Are you taking an ECG at a birthday party? Hi. How'd you sleep? And why are you checking your blood oxygen level? There's your answer.
Oh, look at him, chased down. Yeah.
If you're watching
For shoes, for shoes,
this, know you're a fan.
for shoes.
Why? Because of the heroes, villains, goats, the victories.
That was cute. Motherfucker, you. That was really cute.
Cinderella stories. What you're a fan of, there's more of. This is the Disney Bundle.
Oh, I thought you had him.
Chiefs just can't get away from the turnover issues you see for the 2013 to 2020 under Andy Reid, the best in the NFL, and this season the margin is -11, tied for the worst in the NFL. It's a quarter of the drives. They're turning the football over and handing it back to the other team. These two turnovers tonight both come in Giants territory.
Of course they do.
One was the end zone. New York football trailing by 4, 3.5 to play in the third quarter. From the York 43. Wants to throw, now he'll run for it and slide down shy of the 50.
He just refused to give me the session.
Second down.
Jason Garrett, he's had some nice moments as far as his play calling and how he's setting things up. Like they pound the football a little bit with Devontae Booker and then run some play action pass or trying to get some deep stop routes on the outside. Kansas City covered him up nicely, but he's setting his plays up nice. I like what Jason Garrett is trying to get done as far as the run and pass complementing each other.
Giants. The only other Giant to run with the football is Daniel Jones. They'll check the flag.
Defense, number 95.
Holding on defense. That's convenient.
Automatic first down.
You know, that's the other piece piece of this, guys. We talked about the turnovers for Kansas City. Andy Reid said it's also been the penalties, and the penalties were an issue in the Super Bowl a season ago.
This is one of those moments where you feel the momentum. Turnover by one of your star players, breakdown on defense, penalty gives a first down, and now the Giants are in plus territory. Can they take advantage?
Jones throwing on the run. Colin Johnson's first grab. Gets a 7.
It's just a good physical route by Colin Johnson on the outside as far as creating separation at the top of his route. You see him just give a real aggressive push off at the catch point. And again, it's a nice positive gain on first down, and now you got second down and manageable. You open up your entire playbook as far.
I just wanna be successful. I just wanna be successful. Oh shit, game started. Gotta pay attention.
The situation, you gotta firm up. Otherwise, the Giants are gonna put the ball in the end zone.
8 penalties now against Kansas City.
Hey, you can do it too, bitch. Get the recovery in the bucket, bitch. I step up. Call me Moose. Oh.
And that's the reason he went down. Daniel Jones threw this ball blind out to the side. If L'Jarius Sneed doesn't fall down, that's a pick. Look at him right there. He was in position. Maybe a pick. Absolutely. That's the thin line right there between success and failure in the NFL. That may be, you're right, that may be 6 going the other way.
Yeah, the Chiefs pissing me off. Like, did they lose somebody that I'm not aware of? And that's why they playing like shit this year? Look, stepping
man, Chris, man.
Stepping up. Shit, Brady doing quite fine, ain't he?
Because Brady can't get cursed.
This is the second time beating that shit, ain't it?
Nice run and nice blocking up front here by
Nigga, like 2 weeks ago, Mahomes had 16 touchdowns and 16 picks. Nigga looking like James Winston on this motherfucker.
Nice feet right here. Boom.
He said it's the curse. I thought Brady was on that cover too. He good. What they like 6-1? 7-1? Shit looking good in the Florida. I need these motherfuckers to win by 11, bro. They've been up by 4 for 2 quarters.
Hey, you know Mahomes on bad nigga. He ain't get a card on man yet.
In this 4th quarter, I should have cashed the fuck out. That's out of bounds. Stepping up like a motherfucker.
So tell me your names again. I'm Venus. I'm Serena.
What'd
you think? If you want the truth, Neo, follow me. Back to the Matrix.
I couldn't step up on that one. I'm sorry.
I'm Michaela, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A peppermint chip milkshake is that first sip, when you taste the peppermint chip pieces, it's like catching snowflakes on your tongue. And it just feels like the holiday season again.
Hey, my name is Chandler, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A peppermint chip milkshake is the little pieces of the peppermint that you get. It tastes like it's just the top of the line.
You staying on mine, or you gonna come get your man?
No milkshake is
what's going on?
the peppermint chip milkshake.
Cause that nigga is running by you a lot.
dosage. I remember setting up ShipStation. I think it was just like 1 or 2 clicks. Everything was up and running. I was printing out labels and saving money.
I just want to be.
It makes it really easy and seamless. Pick an order.
That was a
everything
fast
you
one.
need, slap the label onto the box, and it's ready to go.
Their cost for shipping like were cut in half, just like that.
Off the yiddle.
The #1 choice
I'll be
of
holding the
online
shit out of
stores.
L2.
Go to
Not
shipstation.com/try
let me stop and talk.
and get 2 months free.
Oh, that's
Why are
definitely
millions of investors getting help
not
from the
minding my
Motley
business.
Fool? Well,
Yeah,
it's
looking at
simple.
the ball.
Our average stock has returned over 600%, and that's more than 4 times the return of the S&P 500. When you become a member of the Motley Fool, we'll send you 2 new stock picks each month. If you go to fool.com/TV, you'll see our special $99 introductory offer for new members. Don't look back with regret. Just go to fool.com/TV now.
Big bucket. Oh.
Free Thanksgiving dinner with Ibotta. With 100% cash back on turkey, potatoes, veggies, and more.
No, I tried to. Thank you. Fuck. I knew he was going to come help.
Download the Ibotta app to get your free
Shit.
Thanksgiving dinner.
Let me be direct. Why would you pay more than double for teeth straightening with Invisalign? With Smile Direct Club, you get a doctor-directed smile you love for 60% less. That's a lot less. Like
My boy.
choose Smile,
Bitch!
choose Direct.
My boy, bitch.
They're banging the drum here in Kansas City.
That nigga said, ashtray, bitch. That movie was hell, son. He was wilding on her old ass.
We've been kind of lucky. We've had great games all season long. It looks like we're headed that way. Like
Ashtray, bitch.
2nd and 4 from the 5. For the Giants, trying to take the lead. Jones throwing for it. Too strong for Rudolph. Ward was running with him. Kyle Rudolph did have a touchdown catch in the first half.
You see, they were going for the size mismatch out here on the corner between Kyle Rudolph and Trevarius Ward. This is going to try and throw it up. Wasn't a particularly good throw to get him a shot. Oh, he's going to throw on a back